All right, welcome back to our special jobs show. We've had a great show so far this morning. Lots of people calling the hotline that we have, 544. Let me see if I remember this, 544-0009. Also, if you go to KCOY.com, we've got a chat room that is full of lots of great information right now. Taking a look at how the Central Coast compares to the rest of the country when it comes to unemployment, here are some statistics for you. Nationwide, the unemployment rate is at 9.7%. Much higher here in California. Look at that, 12.1. We fare better, however, in San Luis Obispo and Santa Barbara counties, as you can see, where the unemployment rates are 9.4% for SLO, and Santa Barbara County there at 9.3. Joining me right now is Mike Manchak he is the president and CEO of the Economic Vitality Corporation of San Luis Obispo County. And Mike, you're all about jobs.
We're all about jobs. We're about economic development. We're all about providing resources to help the quality of life on the Central Coast. Okay.
And so what are you seeing right now? As the numbers we just showed here indicate, we're faring a little bit better, but still 9.4 isn't all that great.
It's not great. We've come out of what is the worst recession since World War II, and I think the recovery, the pace of recovery has been frustrating for a lot of people. It's a very slow recovery. And so for a lot of people, the industry sectors are on reset. We've never seen this before.
Right.
And so we've got some challenges ahead, but I think that if we can do what we can to help our industry sectors so that companies can learn from this experience, become better, become more efficient, in the long run, we'll all be better off.
So is your job to look ahead primarily as to where will jobs be going? And what are the best jobs to make this area of California be most prosperous in a good way?
That's right. That's exactly right, Randall. And it means looking forward, doing strategic planning for the region, looking at our industry sectors, look at the ones that need help and how we can help them. But it also means providing the kinds of resources for people that want to start a business.
Right.
Because we have a very deep pool of institutional employers in the area that have really softened some of the highs and the lows of the unemployment rate.
Right.
So we have that, but we also need a lot more of private sector startups.
And are those resources there? Are we seeing the resources available for people that have a great idea and say, hey, like say an REC Solar, okay? Talk about a success story, right here in our own backyard that seems to be on path with the way everything's going. What if when they wanted to get started, they didn't have the resources they needed to get going and it ended up not being anything?
Well, that's a great example, and of 3 Cal Poly students that started in this county, or San Luis Obispo County. But we have a lot of these companies that are, in some cases, below the radar. Not many people know of them. We've got CafeFX, we've got REC Solar, we've got IQMS software. So many people don't know of these companies, but it's like having our own Microsoft in our county.
Right.
As a stabilizer and as a job provider. But again, we have to, I think, look ahead. We have to realize what are the hurdles doing business. How can we reduce those hurdles? The cost of doing business in California is very high, and so I think we all locally need to figure out how do we become more competitive. Because as we come out of the recession, if we can be more competitive, we'll be much better off.
So someone with a good idea right now that wants to follow the lead of many of the companies you just mentioned there, what would be their first step?
Well, the first step really is to if it's a startup, is to look at their business plan, is to look at the source of funding. There's tremendous resources that are throughout the counties that can provide information, fine-tune a person's business plan. Then the issue becomes capital, whether it's an angel investor capital or venture capitalists or banks. And
that money is out there right now.
It is out there.
You just got to turn over a few more stones, right?
We do. And our remoteness in this geography here, we're a little further away from the metro areas.
Right.
So it's a little tougher to get in touch with those investors, but we're providing resources to do just that.
Okay, and we have information for people to get directly in contact, I believe, or get the information that you provide.
Yes.
And that is all available through our website, which is myfox11.com. We have a special career page that we've set up that has everything you need, including the ongoing chat that we mentioned before. And if you would like more information from the Economic Vitality Corporation of San Luis Obispo County, you can get that information there as well. And don't forget, our phone bank is open right now. Job search questions, area code 805, of course, 544-0009. I know at some point they're going to divide us, and it's not going to be 805 for everyone at some point, but for right now, it's 805-544-0009. Mike Manchak joining us this morning. Really appreciate the information that you shared, and let's hope we get some more of those Microsofts in our own backyard, because we have a lot of smart people here on the Central Coast, and that can provide a lot of jobs. So
thank you.
Thanks again, Mike. All right, we're back in just a moment.